All right, everyone, we're going to go right into questions for freshman wide receiver Xavier Restrepo. First up, we're going to go to Matt Shodell from Canesport. Matt, go ahead.
Hey, Xavier, good to see you.
Good to see you.
So I wanted to ask you, you got your punt return against Florida State in, which must have been exciting, but talk about sort of your progress that fans and we in the media haven't seen, the 5:45 a.m. workouts, what you're working on most. Sort of just update us on your progress, because I heard you had a pretty good fall camp, so just sort of talk about what's going on with you.
Yes, sir. The team has, come together really, really well since fall camp. And talking about 5:45, we have some great leaders in there. We wake up every morning and just work our butts off. We don't stop working, and we're motivated by each other. We're self-motivated, and Coach Philly's doing a great job with us.
Awesome. Next up, we're going to go to Christopher Stock from Inside the U. Chris, go ahead.
Xavier, with punt returning, can you take me back on your confidence and maybe where that comes from at that position, and maybe some of the keys or the challenges to be a punt returner?
Yes, sir. Well, I've been punt returning my whole life, and just watching guys in front of me like Mark Pope and Gervin Hall, just returning and giving me tips on when the ball comes, just what to do with it, and with everything I already know, it's just I'm getting a lot of help from those guys, and truthfully, it just comes natural to me.
Great. Next up, we're going to go to David Feronas of the Sun Sentinel. David, go ahead.
Hey, Xavier. What was it about the character of the guys in this class to stick it out last year when, there were times when things didn't look so good at the University of Miami? And so what was it about the character, and then how was that translated over to what you guys are doing this year?
Our big motto over here is play the next play. So our minds are not really on last year. It's a whole new team this year. Whether there's people from last year on this team, it's just the mindset has changed, truthfully. And with the motto, play the next play, we're just doing a great job of just forgetting the past and executing and just preparing for the future and for the present.
Awesome. Next up, we're going to go to Susan Miller-Degnan from the Miami Herald. Susan, go ahead.
Hey, Xavier. You also had a tackle, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What was that like? And also just, watching Rooster do his thing. I mean, that must be pretty cool too. And I wanted to ask you about Clemson coming up also.
Oh, for sure. Coach Packey, special team coach, he just put me in the right position, and I've had a defensive past, and it just automatically just clicked in. And seeing my boy Rooster just running down the field just gives me excitement, because all the things that we've been through, that are off camera, that are off media, we've just put in the work so much, and it's just all paying off now.
And the Clemson coming up, I mean, that's pretty amazing, right? You get to play FSU, which is a big game, and then you go to Clemson. What's that like for you, and just the whole experience?
Yes, ma'am. Just playing college football, honestly, whether it's UAB, Louisville, Florida State, Clemson, that they're all a blessing, and it's just all the same feeling. When I step on that field, it's been a dream come true. As a kid, I've been dreaming about playing for the University of Miami, and to put on the color and go out there and compete nationally and just versus teams like we are is just it's just a blessing.
Thank you.
Awesome. Our last question for Xavier comes from David Lake from Inside the U. David, go ahead.
Yeah, Xavier, I was wondering if you could talk more about Jalen and just Jalen Knighton and the smooth transition he has made from high school. Has that surprised you at all? If not, how come? And just in general, what impresses you most about what he does on the field?
Like I was saying, it's just all the stuff off camera, off media, just with him and me, just putting in the grind. I'm really not surprised at all. If you want my honest opinion, I'm not surprised at all. We've done this our whole life. I'm growing up in South Florida. We get the best competition, and it's just honestly just the same things repeating. He's given opportunities. He's being accountable and proving himself.
Actually, Xavier, we're going to have one more from David Wilson from the Miami Herald. David, go ahead.
Hey, Xavier. I wanted to ask you about your number change. I know that's obviously you did that kind of right before the start of the season. Obviously, an important decision to you. Just curious what kind of went into doing that, and how important was it for you to be able to wear 7 for Bryce?
Oh, for sure. I've been told all camp by Coach Diaz that just work. We're not going to talk about a number right now. I just took that to consideration and just took that to motivation and just worked my tail off. And Coach Diaz blessed me, with having the opportunity to represent my brother up in heaven, and it's just a true blessing. And I just told Coach Diaz I'm not going to let him down, because that's a true blessing to represent one of my fallen soldiers.
Awesome. Xavier, thanks for taking the time to talk with us, and enjoy the rest of the bye week.
Thank you. Thank you very much.